Oh, hi, chat. Hello there. Welcome to a Saturday stream. Let's turn down the music so you can actually hear me. What a concept. Hello, game guy. Hello, everybody. Sorry for the late start today. I initially meant to start almost 50 minutes ago, but, you know, chores. And since I'm not going to be here, well, I see Crunchwrap has just managed to get into the shot. Crunchy. You're ridiculous. Hold on. Can I turn the camera so people can see you without actually moving it too much? Ma'am. Just in frame. Yeah, okay. Up. I was just about to get a cute shot of you, but you decided to start cleaning your butt. Hey. Stop. No one wants to see that. I'm pretty sure that's against some kind of TOS. Alright, well. We'll move on. Anyway, hi, happy Saturday, chat. So, we're gonna start with this. So, I'm trying to figure out how to phrase this. Two things. The first, I think AI is a tool. I don't think AI was ethically started. So I hate that about it. However, in my position at work, with how things are going, just because I work in a digital landscape, right? I would do myself a disservice to not learn about it, and to try to figure out ways I can use it for my own work stuff. So, what better way to learn about it than to try to do it yourself? So, I spent an hour at work, definitely not at work, writing a prompt, a multi-staged prompt. Actually, and then worked with an AI bot here to figure out the best way to handle all the things. I mean, like that. So it's summarizing. This is all the crap I wrote for one step. Right. So, I took the time to write all that, and then I took an hour last night to work with it to make this plugin. So here's the deal, right? Let's just actually jump right into GBStudio. Let's go to the non-engine edit, of course. And then let's say we go down to, I don't know. Sure. Let's just start. Yeah, you know what? Actually, this is a good place to start. Let's go to this scene. Let's enable that. And let's just start here. All right, so this will take a minute to do its thing. Excuse me. But basically, chat, what I have, the solution I came up with to allow for multi-angled things is I have to have this invisible actor. This actor is running this player press check and animation state, which, if you look at it, detects if the user is grounded. If they are not, it then first checks to see what way the actor is facing. It's checking to see if it's right. Then it's seeing if the down button's held. Then it's, ooh, that's interesting. It's not actually showing all the bits. It's then should be checking to see if, or setting the player state variable to 6. It'll then be preventing the player from moving right. And then if it detects if the player is presses the left button after they press the right while down is still being held. And if it is, it changes the direction of the actor. And then it makes it so the actor can't move left. And then it changes that number. Otherwise, nothing happens. If none of that down stuff happens, it then checks to see if the player's pressing up. And then if they're pressing right. And then if they are attacked, it makes it so they can't move right. And then it attaches a variable to that, a number to the variable that is tracking. And then it checks to see if the player presses the left button. And then if they press the left button, it makes it so that the player can't move left. And then and it goes on and on and on. And then also checks to see if they're just holding up. And then it won't let them move left or right. Right. So I have all this stuff happening every single frame. So, and it's pinned here. So that way when the player does this, well gosh, there's an enemy. You get a more modernized position, which if there's nothing happening on the screen is fine. But once you start adding, you see how quickly that slowed down with the other actors and how the frame rate dips. It's really bad. And then it makes it difficult to adjust it for the player, because you're like, okay, great. How do I handle this, right? How do I make it challenging but fun, but not break the game because there's so many things happening? Well, I didn't consider that when I programmed that. That's fine. Actually, I kind of like that it does that. Anyway, so don't save. What all this is and what all that chatbotting and what I was trying to learn for work was, people I don't think about it anymore. But if you Google something, you were trying to ask Google for what is the least amount of information possible for you to do the task. AI prompts need to be more specific. So I take the big concept of how do I tell that I didn't ask you to zoom in on me. Get out of my face. Get out of here. Go away. Is it this? Yeah. All right. Keep getting smaller.
Party central in that area.
Smaller.
I bet GameStundic would send in a closet.
Oh God. Here. Let's go to this. It's a preset. It has motion sensing. If it detects that I do hand motions, the AI bot will do things. Anyway, how do you convey all that? What I want, what I need, what's the best way? So I basically broke it out into saying, and again, this is partially for fun, but it's also for me for working, to say, hey, I want to. This is the general thing. I'm working on a GBStudio project. It's this version. I want to do so many things. Okay, this is the basic data. Okay, it confirms. It makes sure it understands. Okay, cool. It's this. Okay, now this is my current process. Here's the file. Okay, all right. So I'm detecting this. I'm like, you mostly got it. Here's a screenshot of what you can see to understand the variables. Okay, and then we just keep going to the point that it produced a plugin with the goal. I shouldn't have closed that window. It produced a plugin with the goal of all that directional stuff happening in the engine, so that I no longer have to have that invisible actor that's taking up valuable resources. But the engine could handle it no sweat. I don't know enough about C programming to make that happen. So Here it zipped it. I unzipped it. I haven't tested it. I haven't looked at it. So I have no idea if this is going to work. So if it doesn't work, and I don't think I can do any significant changes without like really taking a lot of time to do it, which I don't think anyone's interested in watching me type to an AI bot. Jeez, Crunchwrap, you're shaking the whole desk with scratching your face. If I can't get it to work, we'll switch to another game. But it has a readme, and I haven't even read that. I have literally done nothing. So let's see what it's got here. All right, my Ghostbusters aim detection plugin replaces the invisible actor. Yeah. All right. What this does, and I told the AI bot to like tell me what you're doing as you go. You know what? Let's make this a smaller window. Just so you guys can actually read it. Potentially. So it's detecting input. Value was written to the GBStudio global variable. I made it so that like it doesn't just hard code it to one variable. I want to be able to change the variable. I'm so sorry. Oh my god. I don't know where that came from. Let's see. Installation, copy the plugin folder. Your plugin. You don't have one yet. Create one. Restart it. Open settings. Platformer and go to the bottom. You'll see the new player input detection section. Variable to update. Do that. Enable the feature by opening your ejected engine's asset. Oh. So I see. I would have skipped that. Use the six animation state dropdowns to assign the player animation for each aim direction. These map directly to the sprite states on your player sprite, aka the actor's static lookup from default. Enable the feature by opening your ejected engine's assets, engine source data states, define H, and adding define feet platform aim direction. What? I don't know what that's supposed to trying to tell me. No, if you're using a plugin without an injection engine, the plugin's platform C replaces the built-in one automatically. The define still needs to activate. Okay, so that's okay, so we'll come back to that point and we'll have to ask the AI what it intends for me to do there. But in theory, we should be good. So let's actually open GBStudio. Now I changed this to a secondary engine edit because I didn't want to accidentally screw up my original. And we have this scene up here that is real basic and doesn't have any of the other hidden stuff. So I think we're just gonna set it to this one. Yeah. All right. So let's go to our settings and see if it actually did it. Oh, geez, here's hoping. Okay. Okay, here we go. Here's all the settings that are built in by the plugin already, or by the extension already that I set up after. Oh, no. Well, I don't see it. Oh, no, here it is. It just put it in a whole new section. Variable to update. Okay, so that's already immediately broken. This is working. That's better than it was. Okay. Unknown type variable. All right, so let's do this, chat. All right, let's try to talk with the bot and see if we can solve it. I need screenshot. Selection. screenshot. All right. And we're going to save this as issue 1. Save the pictures. All right. So let's look at that README again too. It says install it, open the settings, scroll to the bottom, you'll see a new player input detection selection. Set the variable, which, okay, so that's what's broken. So let's copy that. And let's see what it says. All right, back to Brave. And yeah, I am using Claude in case anyone was curious. All right. Let's go back to our chats. And yeah, I'm using this also to try to make myself better tags for my YouTube videos because why not? All right. Hello. Come across an issue. And this is where we need to be. So the things that I learned in my, again, limited research is you need to be clear, concise, don't use vague language, and try to be specific and don't contradict yourself. So you actually do have to think a little bit. So I'll try to word this. I'm trying to be pleasant, but I also here's what I need. So, hey, I've come across an issue. I was able to install or get the plugin in the correct folder. We started GBStudio, went to the settings, but the variable field is just reading as, and then let's pull that back up again, unknown type variable. Screenshot included for reference. I did not reading the README file. I couldn't do step 3 as a result, so I wasn't able to move further. Oops. It does look like the animation state drop downs work correctly without actually testing it. All right. So now we just gotta add that image. So I go to my pictures. I have issue 1. I'm gonna drag that in there and send. So let's see what we get. Good news, selection appeared and dropdowns work, so the plugin is loading correctly. The unknown type variable issue is just a problem with the field type name I used in the engine.json file. GBStudio 4.2.2 uses a slightly different type identifier for variable fields than what I put. The guy says to check the ejection engine's own engine.json file for field types examples. Let me also check the official GBStudio docs for correct variable names. Docs point to GBStudio source engine.json for field type examples. Let me fetch that directly to find the correct variable types. Morphix reference for 4.2 is exactly what I need. Let me fetch it. I found the answers. Oh, okay. Fish to confuse the AI. Yeah, geez. Reference shows the complete field type name and variable is not in it. The GBStudio engine fields only support number, slider, and checkbox as built-in types. The animation state works because it's a special GBStudio UI type, but variable isn't a valid engine type. That's why it's showing an unvariable type. The correct approach is to use a number field for the variable text instead. So here's the fix. I also need to fix a C type in C and platform.c, since variable indices can go up to 511 a U byte. Max 255 isn't safe. Let me fix that. Okay, I know a little bit about that. That's talking about the available memory. Add the engine JSON C slash. Now let's repackage output. Here's the update plugin. Here's what I've changed and why. Problem: type variable is not a valid engine type field in the Studio 4.2.2. The only variable types are number, slider, and checkbox. That's why it showed up as unknown type variable. Change the type to number with the range of 0 to 511. Full range of GBStudio's global variables. Label now reads variable index to update. Player state or player look state is equal to 16. So it reminds you that the player look state is variable 16 index, which you can confirm by looking at the variable number. Okay, all right, I understand that. One important note for setup: after installing the updated plugin GBStudio, you'll need to set the number 16. Double check the index. Open your. Oh, it just kind of repeated itself. Okay, so we kind of know what we need to do here. I understand what it's trying to get at. So we're gonna call that B2. All right. Let's close this. Let's go to our file. So how's your day going, game guy? Since I'm just kind of talking at you at this point. So I have to delete this one. We're going to extract this one. And then we're going to open up GBStudio again. Going well so far. I'm glad to hear that. That's good. It's got flashbanged. So it was talking about variable 16. So if we go down through our variable, oh, you can't really see that, can you? Yeah, there's nothing I can do other than hide myself. I cannot do that easily, can I? Oh, I might do. So yeah, I can. Here, let's hide me. So you see all these variables down here? So it's variable 0, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. So the player look state, this guy here, as money sign player look state, is the 16th one. When I was building this, I just was going down, and that's number 16. So, in theory, the workaround that this bot helped script for me in C. Look at that. It's hard coding this. That the player look state is equal to 16. So we're going to type in 16. Ta-da! Our part's done. So now let's go back. I gave myself a document. Yeah, so here was my initial pass at trying to figure out all this jazz. So what I want to do is here's my notes. 0 is player default, 1 is static look up. So 1 and 2 are player static look up. Static look up. Look up. 3 and 4 are default angle. 5 and 6 are actor static prone. Now I made this so that I could split these up later if I changed my mind, but these kind of tell you that this is for up facing left, which is the value of 1, which is going to get written to this field. Up facing right is the value of 2. Up plus left, so up and left are pressed, is the value 3. Up and right being pressed is 4. Diagonal. Down. Facing or pressing left is 5. Down. Actor 6. So that's good. So I'm going to save that and hope that it actually holds. Then what I want to do is understand this. So let's copy all this because I'm not 100% sure what it's trying to tell me with this. All right, so we're going to close this. Let's go back to our AI bot. And because I'm worried about Skynet, I'm going to type thank you. Looks like that setup worked. Going through. Oh, you know what? Let's actually look at the new README. There should be a new README available. And I did not look at that. Yeah, all right, it's the same thing. So going through the README file. Don't understand step 6. Can you walk me through it? For example, where if I am putting in the file, where do I do that? All right. Let me clarify this step properly because there are actually two different situations depending on whether you've ejected your engine or not, which I have. Let's figure out the situation you're in. Looks like you're in a project folder. File is, you see. Okay, yep. You just need to edit it. Okay. If you have not ejected your engine, that's not it. If you have not ejected your engine, most likely situations, you need to eject it. After that, navigate to your computer 2. Alright, so let's navigate to that. Assets. Agent Ice, how you doing, dude? Happy Saturday morning to you.
Looking for some help on how to donate or interact?
No.
Type charity in the act.
Tybalt, stop it!
Looks like the camera in the chat and you'll see a list of options.
Oh my gosh, states. States defined. Oh, that's not in there. I don't just quite understand what it's trying to get me to do here. I'm doing okay. So we I will avoid the giant explanation I gave earlier. Suffice it to say, I spent 2 hours, one writing an incredibly long list to learn how to prompt for AI. Where is that long one at? Yeah, here. So like my giant wall of text to try to get it to do something, so that hopefully I can. I don't know how to code in C, and I could take the, forever to figure it out and trial and error, but I'm trying to vibe code so that instead of having an invisible actor on the screen, I now have just an engine that's working in GBStudio. So I'm following the README, and it's got one last step, and I'm not 100% sure I understand it. So we asked Claude here to help me out. Let's see. So here's, this is where I'm trying to. Looks like our project folder, same folder you see a folder called Assets Engine. You have injected the engine. State/find file already exists. Okay, so let's ask this. I previously had ejected the engine before I made helped make the plugin. I need to eject it again to see it. So I'm trying to learn that. It's one of those things that I don't necessarily like how AI was made. I think it is unethically sourced. I have my problems with it, but at the same time, at most, I'm robbing myself of knowledge at this point. So, like, and my job is, like, AI is going to be integrated more, so, like, I should probably learn more about it. So, yeah. That's why I'm like, this is a personal project, so I might as well use that to motivate myself to learn more. Okay. Yes, go ahead and eject it again in GBStudio. Yeah. Okay, so I already know how to do that. Let's reject the engine. Advanced. Eject the engine. Eject. Replace. All right. Well, that's not great. that didn't tell me what I wanted. And a 3-stream streak, man. Let's see here. We got.
This is now the stream, guys. I hope you enjoy. It's Matt can't get past the easy part.
This is definitely not the easy part. This is the hard part. Let's see. When you eject, GBStudio writes down all the standard from but it will not overwrite your plugin file since those are the plugin folder, not the asset engine folder. Your plugin is safe. After ejecting, look for the file. Assets engine source data. There's no data file. Son of a bitch. All right, let's see if it's in here. I don't see it. All right, so all right, let's close that, and let's close this because maybe there's a conflict of interest here. Maybe Linux is being weird. Assets, engine, 28. Damn. My stream streak for my own channel is 100%. Just saying. It's well played. Yeah, there's no data. Let's see here. Just core and states. Check us out in the States, Florida, DC. No, I don't. What do you mean? What do you mean? Okay. So nothing there. Boy, there's nothing. I'm looking for the word states. I'm looking for the word. You know what? You know what we're gonna do, chat? We're gonna tell it to do it yourself. Oh, now wait a minute. Ooh, I wonder if this is it. Oh, I bet you this is it. Okay, hold on. Because it's looking for H. States. States caller. Boy, it is not here. All right. Also, my wife sent me a text a while ago, and I've ignored it. And I'm gonna. I feel like that's bad. The hell is this text? Delete and spam. All right. Oh my God! Was it today? No. Holy crap! Apparently, a year ago today is when we found Crunchwrap. This thing. 1 year ago. This thing. This tiny devil. This thing.
Been
This
okay.
thing.
Was sick. Most of the advantages of online play.
Oh, now you're being
Isolated
all
farts.
What? Isolated farts? Okay, bud. Is this not plugged in? I guess it's not. Okay, cool. I will have to fix that if it. Yeah, we'll give it a couple more minutes and I might have to fix that. Yeah, look at this. I don't know if this is gonna focus. I haven't tried this with you guys yet. Look how little she was. Look at that. Look at that little face. Face of a killer. All right. I can't believe that. That's insane. There's no way we've had her for that long. Okay. So the source states they're all at C. And then they include. Okay. Let's do this. We're going to just drag and drop the include file. You can add 20 attachments to MS6. Oh, okay. So, looks like the includes folder has the .h type files. There is one called states/caller.h attached. And one called what? Let's see here. That one is located in assets/engine/include. There is a second file in assets-engine/include states platform.h. Maybe that's it. Oh. All right, so let's attach both these files and see if that's what we're actually looking for. Because at this point, I got no other ideas. Platform. Send. Neither is the right files. Ah. You look in engines, source states. Yeah. Tell me what C files you see in there. I'm wondering if this version injection features flags like define, etc. Fine. Here we go. Is the platform.c file. Is this the right one? My brain no think. It early. It's one level deeper. There is no level deeper. Oh, I wonder. I am working on a Linux PC. Can't see the data folder. Maybe hidden. Okay, so let's go back up here. We're looking for source. Yeah, right? Brain's going bird chat. Source states. Yeah, we're not seeing it. Okay. Control H. Here we go. Nothing. Son of a bitch. Ooh, we can try a terminal. All right, let's try a terminal, chat. I've really not done anything in the terminal on Linux. So here we go. Oh, God. Fine. Oops. Path. Oh. All right. Toggle location entry. I don't know what that does. Oh, I see. All right. That's actually really convenient. I like that a lot. Wow. Oh, God damn it. Copy. Terminal. Paste. Oh, you're not going to let me type. Okay, fine. Let's see. Let's type it out. Home / Matt / document / Ghostbusters GBCR my engine edit / assets / engine dot or / name states _ defines dot h syntax error unexpected token mother fricker. We're getting closer, chat. Okay, let's try it again. I wonder if I can copy and paste this. Because boy, that would... Whoops. Really? You're gonna make me hand type that all over again? Ah, that sucks. Okay, here we go. Boy, we only got about 20 minutes left to stream. Holy crap. Alright, so we're gonna do... Find. And then... Home. Add. Documents. Dash. I think there's a space. Then dash name, states, oops, name, states, underscore, defines, dot h. It did nothing. Son of a bitch! Or even simpler, in the file manager. Oh, you son of a gun. Okay, yeah, that would have been a lot easier. Fine. Fine. Oh, we did terminal. Find a states underscore defines dot h. Woo! Okay. Is that a period or is that a comma? I can't tell. So where do you think it's supposed to be? You think it's supposed to be... It's a periodoma. Yeah, my brain was not able to comprehend that sentence for a second. I was just like, what? So should we in... Yeah, geez. Okay. Engine source states. Source. Open a terminal. Find. Try that again. All right, let's try it one more time with the comma, just in case. Yeah, no file, no such file in directory. All right. Okay. Good news. All right. So we established that the file doesn't exist. The good news is a simple fix since the defines are actually set by the includes data states define H line. It doesn't resolve around anything meaningful. The future flags need to be set directly in our plugins.
This is now the stream, guys. I hope you enjoy. It's Matt can't get past the easy part.
Yeah, that seems. I'm sorry. Did I wake you up, Crunchwrap?
You don't want to beat her.
Such a problem. Anyway, set inside or the good news is fixed. Simple since the defines are actually set by the includes data slash states defines age line. It doesn't resolve around anything meaningful in the future. Flags need to be set directly in our plugins instead. Here's exactly what to do. Navigate to your plugin file. Open the text editor. Okay. Hold on. Let's go to our plugin. Here we go. Let's go back out. Go to the plugin. Go to the plugin. Go to the plugin. Go to the plugin. Go into the states. Go into the platform. Open with. We're gonna open with Visual Studio Code. Okay. Go to the right. Find the selection near the top around lines 20 to 36. Here we go. 20 to 36 in here. Remove the comment so it just reads fine feature aim detection. Save the file and rebuild in GBStudio. Okay. Oh god. All right, closing. Reopening. Matt's scream of agony was so strong it woke up the demon. Dun dun dun. She's passed out. Oh yeah, hello demon. Yeah, oh ow, she's biting. Stop biting. Okay, kisses are fine. Kisses are good. Yes. Oh, so cute. Such a cute kitten. Ow! Ow! Biting! Ow! Biting! Okay, kissing's good. Kissing's great. Okay. You know what? Oh, never mind. I'm on the wrong window. I'm on the wrong window. It wouldn't hurt. Wouldn't help. Okay. So, in theory now, I think if I hit Control 8, it takes me into settings. Player input detection. Alright, all this in theory is set up, chat. Oh, of course there's an ad break right when I'm about to freaking try. Alright, hold on. Whoa. Oh wait, game guys. Hold on, let me see something here. Okay. I want to wait until the ad ends, because I want to see if this will even work. So you know what? We'll at least go try to get this started. Let's just hit start and see if it even compiles. Will it even turn on? That's the question. But wait, what was all that? What was that yellow bit? Plugin was created for an older version. Plugin uses 4.0, but used. Oh, okay. So it's either gonna work or it's not. We'll see. This is some Mortal Kombat sounding music. What was that? What was that? Error. Tell me your secrets. Oh, I just canceled it. Canceled build. Removing object script engine initiate.0. Okay. We're gonna. All right. Let's see what happens if we put this back into the engine here. All right. Okay. Does the assets engine source state? Oh my god. Welcome back, anybody who was watching ads. It didn't work. So now we're trying to follow up on the latest error. Because why not? Let's see here. Engine. Assets. Engine. Source. States, platform state. If it does, you have 2 copies and that would cause a conflict. Plugin version is supposed to take precedence, but the similar error suggests something else is wrong here. Let me repackage plugin with the fix. First is the updated plugin. Place the contents. Right. Download this. This is going to be v3. All right. You have to close this. Don't save. Plugins. Extract here. Engine source states. Let's see. Save. Okay. Wait, it's a good beat. This is called, oh, let me actually look at it here. Glitching Through the Sky by William Benkert. Benkert. All right. Hopefully this will tell us the last bit. I shouldn't say it looks like, it does exist. Since plugins platforms use to take precedence over the ejected engines version, having both shouldn't technically cause conflict, but given your assembler's error, we're seeing the safest thing to do is to delete the ejected engine's copy, so there's no ambiguity about which one Studio uses. Ooh. Okay, so what we're gonna do is not that. Not immediately anyway. So let's go back out. We're going to compress that. 2. Alright, just so that there's a backup before I just go and willy-nilly delete assets. Engine, source. You know what? We're not even gonna do that. We're gonna start it from scratch and then try that again. Let's get rid of that terminal. It's not helpful. All right, play. Oh, it's either gonna work or it's not, chat. I mean, those are really the only 2 options, aren't there? Oh, my back hurts like a mother. All right. Oh, before I forget, chat, the goal. Now listen here, you. This week is Paracon at the end of the week. I have a really packed week. Including stuff for work. Like I have an event on the Thursday night that I'm going to. That's going to be from like 6 to 10. And then on Friday is start of Paracon. So I'm going to be there all weekend. So I will definitely not be streaming at the end of next week. I don't even know for sure if there's going to be a stream at the start of next week. I'm thinking I'm going to try for Tuesday.
I don't remember this phase of the developers in the chat, and you'll see a list of options.
Yeah, exactly. I know there's nothing wrong with a week off, but I like streaming. So I'm gonna let me turn that back down. I'm gonna attempt to see if I can stream on Tuesday because I think I need to do yard work on Monday. Stream live from Paracon. No. I will hopefully be taking this laptop with me and hopefully actually working on the game while I'm there. That'll be real cool. Engine source states platform.c. Source states platform.c. Yep. All right, that's gone. Let's try this again. This track is wild. Oh, it's the Fly Guy 5. Let's do another one. Steam. All right, so let's see if it's actually gonna work. You know what? I should plugin manager. Huh. What's the name of this? Plugins. Ghostbusters. Yeah, it's called the Ghostbusters AIM plugin. Oh, yeah, well, we know it exists. Never mind. Because it's literally in there. Wow, that is still breaking. Oh. Wow, that still is not working. All right, let's try one more change. I'm curious if the thing it's telling me that I need to do does not need to actually happen. And let's open it directly from this scene. And then, what does it say? Removing folder GS build copy. Oh, all right, yeah, it's just compiling. Using engine plugin. Yeah, okay, so it's right there. It says it's using it. So either do it or don't. Crapper, get off the pot! Whoop. It crapped. Look at that. It's definitely... Huh. Isn't that interesting? Okay, all right. So let's actually go to build. Oh, it's in a different place altogether. Oh, it was pointing me to the wrong spot. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. Don't save. Let's go back to our documents. Let's go back to here. We're gonna delete this version. Let's extract that. We figured it out, chat. So this should now be assets, engine, source, states, platforms there, plugins, plugin, engine, source, state, platform, C. It's there. Okay. We're going to put that back. Let's go back to our source. I want to do this. We're going to go back to plugins up here, build, source data, scene. Oh, what was the name of that? Shoot. I don't remember what that was. States. States. That's what it was. States. Underscore define. Define? Oh, there's no define. Wait, that's not what I wanted to do. Build. Source. Data.
Hello at GameGuy03270. Hope you are not needed in this game was nice.
That didn't make any sense, Tybalt. Sprite, sheet, sprite. States dot pinner S. Sprite. Open as terminal. Find dot dash name states underscore. What was the name of it? States underscore defines dot H. It's not in there. Damn it. Okay, then you know what? Let's do it the hard way, chat. You want to do it the hard way? Open terminal. Find dot dash name states underscore define dot H. Oh, I did it wrong. I did it wrong. Fine. Name states finds dot H. Oh, it found it. It found it. It found it. Okay. Build. SRC. Include data. States. I can't read. There it is. Open with Visual Studio Code. And we're gonna add define. Whoops. Add define. Whoa. Yeah, there we go. Found it. Save. All right, so we want to let it know. I use the backup to restore the platformer.c or platform.c file to the engine and commented out the line from the plugin. I was able to find the states undefined.h file in the following location. And that was under build. Oops. And build slash. Yeah, it's probably easier if I just did it that way. There we go. Build slash srcs include slash data. What? Damn it. We got so close. Let's see here. All right, let's see what it says to that. All right, so at this point, chat, it ain't gonna happen today. we tried, and darn it, didn't we try again? So I'm gonna end the stream. I'm probably gonna work on this a little bit more until my wife is done her shift. She was technically done 13 minutes ago, but hasn't told me that she's coming home. But I also want to be ready for her to show up at any moment. So that being said, chat, we're gonna end the stream. Thank you so much for hanging out and watching me attempt to figure out how to get this damn engine to work with my custom builds. I'm really hoping I get it fixed in the next I don't know, 10 minutes, but it is what it is. Chat, thank you so much for watching. Have yourselves a good rest of your weekend. I will try to let you know if I do stream Tuesday. That'll probably be it if I am able to stream at all. And otherwise, be kind to yourselves, be kind to one another, and I'll see you the following week. And we'll talk about
that candle
Paragon.
can be under the floor.
Also, unrelated, if you have Nintendo Music, because you have a Nintendo Online subscription, they dropped music for the new Star Fox game. Holy crap, is that sound good. I love the visuals for that game. I know it's a remake of a remake of a remake of a remake, and I don't care. My god, I love Star Fox. So excited. I'm straight up tempted to take off work that day. Anyway, chat, I'm getting off my high horse. Goodbye, chat. Have a good weekend. I'll miss you. Take care of yourselves. Go watch Agent Ison if he's streaming later. He probably is. I'm just saying, it's fun to watch. Do it. I loved it. I didn't even care if you're uncanny. You're so good. I'm so happy. You're fine.